Plant diversity is one of the important natural resources, and it should be judiciously utilized so that it can be sustained for future generations. For achieving this very important objective, plant diversity should be monitored at regular intervals for finding gaps in sustainable utilization and making suitable strategies for its conservation. Bihar is the 12th largest state of the country in terms of geographical area and the 3rd largest by population. The state holds 6,845 square kilometers of natural forest area, which accounts for 7.3% of the geographical area of the state. In the present study, out of 38 districts of Bihar, 11 districts which have higher plant diversity. These districts have substantial forest area and are very rich in plant diversity. However, it has not been systematically assessed till date. Realizing the expertise in the forest botany, recently Bihar Forest Department awarded a study to assess the floristic diversity of Bihar to the Forest Research Institute, Dehradun. Suitable standard methodology was adopted for phytosociological studies of different forest sites. Qualitative study deals with the detail about the total number of species in a particular area. During the study, extensive field surveys were carried out and all species were collected and their herbarium specimens were prepared for record. These specimens were minutely examined and matched with existing authentically identified samples in Dehradun Herbarium. However, qualitative study alone will not provide the holistic picture of the plant diversity of the forest area. Therefore, various ecological attributes were estimated for different sites. One of the important attributes is Importance Value Index, which reflects the dominance of different species, and it is used to understand the dynamics of population structure. Besides this, various other biodiversity indices were estimated for comparison of different forest sites. These indices are Shannon-Weiner Biodiversity Index, concentration of dominance, evenness, and species richness. For example, in Banka district of Bihar, Mandar site shows highest tree species richness, whereas Biharu Pahar site shows lowest value. Similarly, highest tree strand diversity matrix shows highest value for Mandar site and lowest for Kakwara Tola. Study also reveals that Forest Division of West Champaran is the richest in terms of plant diversity with 529 species, followed by the forest divisions of Munger, Lakhisarai, Gaya, Udaipur Wildlife Sanctuary, Rohtas, Nevada, Kaimur, Banka, Jamui, Aurangabad, and Nalanda. Study also reveals that there are 2 endemic species, Leucas helicterifolia and Carum villicum, which requires immediate attention for their conservation. Another interesting finding of the study is 4 new records from Bihar state, and these are Erythrinem montanum, Olex nana, Eupholia flava, and Ficus auriculata. There are a number of species which were retraced after a lapse of 100 years, like Bohenia scandens, variety horsefieldi, Cycas pectinata, Wallichia densiflora, Ficus benjamina, Pterospermum acerifolium, Ficus laminosa, Xantholis tomentosa, Trevisia amata, Trema politoria, etc. Medicinal plants are one of the major forest resources which provide much needed primary health care and livelihood to the rural population. To capture the medicinal wealth of the region, inventory of medicinal plants along with their uses were prepared for ready reference. Tree outside forest is an integral part of urban forestry, and beautiful native or exotic species are often seen growing in parks. Convention on Biological Diversity visualizes biological invasion as second worst threat after habitat destruction. The natural forests of Bihar are seen invaded with invasive alien species like Lantana camara, Eupatorium odoratum, and Mycania micranthe in many places. Whereas in some places, palm species Phoenix lureroi, which is a native species, is seen behaving like an invasive, forming almost pure patches at places. This comprehensive account of plant diversity will be of immense importance to the officials of Bihar Forest Department for the preparation of forest working plans of the different forest division and other biodiversity-related studies for the better management of the forest. Similar kind of studies further required to be carried out in different states to capture the invaluable plant resources for judicious utilization and their effective conservation measures for the future generation.